It's a new year, a new season, and we are underway.
Really dominating fashion here today is going to win.
2, 3, 4 for the final time.
Win number 1 on the season, only just barely.
He is going to win here at the Nazareth Speedway.
Wins the Emerson Electric 100K.
Gonna be Igor Beretto's gonna eke it out.
Cup Series champion is Shane Lake in the number 15.
Welcome to the NOFSRL.
After a week later than when it was supposed to be, the Body Armor Cup Series returns to the Virginia Commonwealth here today for the Food City 400. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, on this beautiful Sunday afternoon here at the Richmond International Raceway today, home of today's running of the Food City 400, the 13th round of the 2021 Body Armor Cup Series season that has produced all the highs, all the lows, absolute insanity through these first 12 rounds of the season. And we are back on a Virginia short track here today, the 3/4 of a mile Richmond International Raceway that's seen some of the wildest moments in NASCAR history. We've seen open wheel cars here. Everybody's ran here. Saw the NOFSRL Cup Series not too long ago. We are back here today a week later after was supposed to be here for the Body Armor Cup Series. No rain delays here, not a cloud in sight today. It's a beautiful sunny afternoon at the Richmond International Raceway, and we are going to have a fun, action-packed 80-lap race here today around this iconic short track. You got a bunch of heavy hitters starting up front. Marty Sakala in the 54 machine for Team Velocistar. That's his highest starting position since New Smyrna. He's going to be looking to capitalize off of that. He comes into today's race in the 18th position in points. He's got 3 top 10s on the season. He's had it, so he's swinging back up. He's moved up 4 positions after Rockingham last week. And alongside of him is Patrick Smith, who's 31st in points and is really only 1 top 10. Missed New Smyrna. He's really looking to see if he can make some big gains here today. But with all of that around this short track here, let's take a look at the points as they come into today. And Justin Zeidel, for the second week in a row, is going to be the points leader after a wild race in Rockingham. He has a 33-point lead over Dustin Davis, who is tied for second with Caleb Rose. Igor Beretto is back up to 4th. 47 points off the lead. Equan Haslam is up to 5th. William Brock is down to 6th. Colton Yo is up to 7th after a great run. Zachary Fitzwater slides back to 8th. Trey Bartow, who has continued his magnificent surge in the past couple of weeks here. 2 top 5s, 2 top 10, 1st and 2nd in the past 2 races for Trey Bartow. That's jumped him all the way up. He was outside the top 25 in points entering Martinsville. He's 9th in points now. And Christopher Alpha being 10th in points, 98 off of the lead. He is the last guy within that 100-point swing range. You still got to keep an eye out for Joe Ritkowski in the 44 for Polestar Motorsports. He is sitting 13th in points with just 10 races under his belt. Remember, he missed the first 2 races of the season. He has been absolutely fantastic this year. You're going to want to watch out for him as this day progresses on. He's starting near the front. And obviously on the owner side of things, not much to note up at the top of the board. It is still Collins Racing. It is still Arctic Racing, with now Team Velocistar sliding into 3rd over Honda Hamill Racing Enterprises. Jacoan Racing back down to 5th. And after some, they've had a couple of really nice races. Polestar Motorsports is up in 6th. Grattan Racing slides down to 7th after that heartbreak last week. And then you have Buck Racing, Ryan Racing, and Perez Family Racing all tied for 8th, with Otter Island just behind them. Pacific Racing also had a decent points haul the past week at Rockingham. So we'll see what some of these teams can do and how this all shuffles up after today's race. But with that, let us get this party started here at the Richmond International Raceway. Marty Sakala in the 54 starts on the pole, his first career body armor Cup Series pole, alongside of Patrick Smith in the 11 car with his teammate Davey Johnson in the 12, started behind him. And the man who's finished first and second in the past 2 races, Trey Bartow, looking to go for his second win in the past 3 races. Bailey Pendergast, his teammates. We have a ton of teammates in the top 5 here. Joe Ritkowski just talk about him, starting 6th. Shane Lake on the inside of row number 4 in the number 24 machine. He's looking to have a rebound week here. William Brock starts in 8th. Brett Sierra and Zachary Fitzwater make up row number 5. And then you have Jesse Turner, Brock Nelson, Angel Olvera, Keegan Thompson, Eric Monaco, and Thomas Troxel, our defending race winner. Should be about a 45 to 50 lap fuel window here today, so expect 1 stop. Could we see a bunch of yellows? It is a short track. Anything can happen here at the Richmond International Raceway. Anything will. So sit back, relax, and enjoy for some Sunday afternoon short track racing here from Richmond International Raceway. Let's go racing. And they're already 3 wide into turn number 1. Davey Johnson on the bottom of the racetrack. He's going to dive it down into turn number 1. And he's going to push his teammate Patrick Smith up the hill in the 11. Oh, he's going to try and dive it back down in there in the turns 3 and 4. Pendergast is going to give him a little bit of a help there. And Davey Johnson cleared for the lead. He leads lap number 1 here at the Richmond International Raceway. That was the track Phoenix where Davey Johnson just missed out on the win. Pendergast to 3rd. Sakala back to 2nd. They're 3 wide in the middle of the field. Brock Nelson stuck in the middle. You've got to be careful here in the opening stages. Monaco Reeves. Oh, there goes Brock Nelson. Oh, they're almost trying 4 wide. Big wreck on the front straightaway. Fitzy, Troxel, Andrew Williams. I think that might have brought up the caution. It did. Oh my goodness. I am actually out of breath there. That was an intense opening 2 laps here. See, Fitzy absolutely destroyed the right side of that machine. William Brock is all torn up. I don't know if Troxel actually got too much damage. He might have gotten out of that all right. Noah Clifton, Dale Lightning, Caleb Rose. Some guys there who just got lucky to miss that. Alphabet, Josh Williamson, Ryan Durrani, Scott Upton, Dustin Davis, Ada McCrow. Both the 2 Arctic racing cars. 41st and 40th. Not what they needed coming into today. Well, that was Davey Johnson. He said, I want this win. I want redemption for Phoenix. And he just sent that car in there into turn number 1. He hung it around the bottom for a whole lap. And he cleared Marty Sakala. Bailey Pendergast. Brett Sierra had a great start to the race. Jesse Turner from like 9th up to 5th. Patrick Smith lost some spots. Joe Ritkowski lost some spots. Nelson Reeves made a gain. Trey Bartow was started 4th. He's already outside the top 10. Justin Zeidel, Keegan Thompson. Let's see here. None of these guys are pitting. One thing I did say, like we were saying, Fitzy definitely got some damage there. Fitzy and Brock, I don't expect to be contenders now to win. Troxel was kind of interesting because he just looked like he might have scraped a few things, but I don't think he got too bad of damage. But, well, nobody's pitting, so we have no pit stops to update you from. Let us take a look at the replay here. William Brock, Brock Nelson, Logan Williams, and a few other drivers in the Team Velocity teammates collide coming off of turn number 4. We'll take a look at that replay and then get you back for the restart here in the Food City 400. So watch this. We're going to watch this replay. It really starts entering turn number 3. They're 3x3x3 here. You got all these guys here, and then Thompson... Fitzy just keeps plowing and plowing Brock up the hill a little bit there, and right there he gets into him. Thompson, Logan Williams came in. Good Lord, that was a hit there. And then they just stack it up there. Not a particularly big wreck. There were about 13 cars. You would have thought 10, 13 cars could have gotten into that wreck, so the fact that just a couple did, good break there, but not so much for William Brock. That is going to hurt his day here, very much so. But we'll get back here with the restart here at the Richmond International Raceway. So after a chaotic opening couple of laps, we're going to get to the restart here. We'll be coming to lap number 9. Davey Johnson leads. Marty Sakala second. I feel like we're watching a flashback from Phoenix just about a month and a half ago or so. These two drivers, they both led laps. Actually, I don't remember if Marty led laps at Phoenix, but I know Davey Johnson in the same paint scheme almost won Phoenix, but he got beat out by the 55 of Colt Indio, who currently is not having a particularly nice start to the day. He's in 29th, so I guess Davey Johnson doesn't have that to worry about at the moment, but coming to our first restart of the day, Johnson, Sakala, and Pendergast, your top three. Johnson got a huge jump. Now, we got to watch in the back of the pack here real quick. Let's see if anybody... I saw the pack was way split up on the restart there. Somebody looks like they might have blown a motor, maybe? I don't know what happened here in the back of this pack. Everybody is looking to get around William Brock in that 34 car. Fitzy's car, despite the right side damage, doesn't look like he's too badly beat up. William Brock is absolutely going to sink like a rock. But Davey Johnson, your leader at the moment in the number 12 machine. You got Marty Sakala in second, Bailey Pendergast in third, Patrick Smith looking to fight his way back now towards the front of this field. He's going to dive down there into turn 3 and 4. He'll clear Brett Sierra. Now Shane Lake in the 24 machine comes with him. The Tide Ride looking strong today. Brett Sierra, Jesse Turner, Nelson Reeves, Joe Ritkowski. Nelson Reeves comes into this race 40th in points with only 2 top 10s on the season and an average finish of 25. So if you want somebody who could use a good run today, look no further than this 21 machine. Oh, Brett Sierra got slid up the hill by Jesse Turner. That 6 machine looking aggressive in the early going of this race. Jesse Turner knows how to be aggressive in this series. It's what won him Las Vegas a couple weeks ago. So he's looking to continue his run up the points. He's gotten himself up now as high as... he was up a few spots higher a couple weeks ago. Things haven't quite panned out as much as they were hoping. Patrick Smith in the 11 car for EEL Racing dives down that Gatorade 11 machine to the inside of Pendergast in the Dodge. Mustang Challenger coming onto the back straightaway, side by side. And Patrick Smith, the Season 1 veteran, giving it to the rookie in that 32. Pendergast trying to hang with him on the outside. Not going to be enough there. He'll come off the corner. Now Shane Lake in the 24 looking for a possible window. He's not going to make anything stick there yet. We've had double podiums by teams before. We've never had a team go 1-2. Could today be the day EEL Racing makes some history and gets a 1-2 finish? That would be something to see, and that would help them huge in the owner's points if you could get a 1-2 finish. Even if your third car doesn't have... their third car just also happens to be at 6 right now, so this is a day so far for EEL Racing. Oh, Sierra back on the inside of Turner in the 67. Brett Sierra going to dive it down under Turner. He's going to clear for the moment. He's going to set his sights to Reeves. You got Logan Williams in the 38, moving to the inside of Monaco in the 79 as well. Brandon Nelson hanging out there in 11th with a nice view of this side-by-side battle. Looking to have a good race after a pretty poor effort at Martinsville. He's looking good so far on that 8 for Rockingham. No, he had a dominant car at Rockingham. It just did not work out for him there. Didn't work out for Grattan Racing as a whole. Patrick Smith on the back bumper of Sakala. Now, Sakala looks like he's just hugging that yellow line a little better than the 12 is, which so is the 11 car for that matter. Oh, Shane Lake going to get to the inside of Pendergast in the 32. Rough him up a bit, maybe. Let's see if he can get down to the inside. These guys are really... You got a lot of breakaways here, but a lot of battles all around the track. It's impossible to keep up with all the action right now. Shane Lake dives it down to the inside. Shane Lake looking to go to 4th. Going to go to 4th on that number 32 machine. Pendergast not having a great season either. He comes in 38th in points. This would be a huge run for him today. Logan Williams got around Monaco, and Sierra is sliding back. Now Ritkowski's going to look to break his way into the top 10. And here comes Fitzy at the 15. He was just in the wreck on lap number 3, and now he's fighting to get his way into the top 10. He's got that right side damage, but much like his teammate Troxel last week at Rockingham, it doesn't seem to be hurting him too bad. So Fitzy in that 15 Mustang is just hauling his way trying to get some points through here. Troxel's still holding on pretty well here too as well. So both the teammates there fighting it out and looking strong in the early going. Oh, they're gaining on Johnson, I think, a little bit. Let's see at the line. Oh, the gap came down about a tenth, but here comes Patrick Smith in the 11. Dives it down to the inside of Marty Sakala, and Patrick Smith is going to go to second place, giving EEO Racing a 1-2 at the moment. And now Shane Lake, he's going to look to the inside of the 24 of Marty Sakala. Oh, he's going to go high there for a moment. Let's see how much time Patrick Smith in this 11 car lost. He lost some time on the initial start of the race when he got trapped on the outside, but he's been moving ever since. Now Shane Lake in the 24 machine goes to the inside. Move him up to the third position. Davey Johnson, though, once again on a flat-ish short track, just looking absolutely stout. Patrick Smith also looking stout. Shane Lake, Marty Sakala. You're seeing a lot of the players you saw at Phoenix. I mean, this is top 10 finish at Phoenix, top 10 finish at Phoenix. Led laps at Phoenix, top 10 finish. A lot of the players from Phoenix re-emerging here at Richmond, and those two tracks are very much alike. Oh, what a scrap these guys are having. This is 12th through about 17th right here. You've got Troxel at 15th, David Johnson, Joe Ritkowski, Zidell, our points leader, Trey Bartow. Gonna be interesting to watch right now. Zidell, there's nobody really in front of. The interesting thing right now, it's not a good day for the points leaders. Zidell is really Bartow's the only guy really near. Oh, no, we have a blown engine on the Mercedes, and that could cause a yellow. Christopher Alphaby. Uh-oh, he stopped on the pit lane. Will there be a yellow coming out, or will his car just, okay, his car disappears. Thank the Lord. Top two closing back in now. It's Patrick Smith. It's Davey Johnson, the two EEO Racing teammates, the two drivers last season. One driver, Davey Johnson, looking for his first win. Patrick Smith looking for his second. These two drivers, neither of them had particularly great seasons last year. Neither of them's having a great season this year, but man, when they show out, they are fun to watch. Here comes Smith. He's really flying now. Sends it in there. See if he can make anything to stick with his teammate. Obviously, you don't want to wreck your teammate in this situation. And I'm sure this team would love to secure a 1-2 finish as well. I mean, they got to keep in mind, too, if Nelson Reeves can maybe get a restart or some tires on this thing, he might have a shot to get onto the podium as well. He has been fast today. Brandon Nelson breaking his way into the top 10, knocking Sierra out of that. Thomas Troxel's closing in as well. It is exciting up here today. It is very exciting up here today. Daniel McMillan is way off the pace. Well, you got second in point. You got Caleb Rose, Dustin Davis, Equan Haslam. That's three guys in the top 10. Igor Barreto. Collins Racing is having a pathetic couple of weeks here. That owner's lead is going to start to shrink, but Arctic Racing isn't having a particularly better day either, so we're going to have to see. But the big winner out of all that right there, with those guys mired in the back, Haslam, Barreto, Caleb Rose, Dustin Davis, that is a huge winner to Justin Zidell, who's going to open his points lead up. I mean, if he can break into the top 10, Lord have mercy what he can do. Oh, Smith goes way wide off at the corner. Saw Logan Williams get around Nelson Reeves. So Logan Williams in the 38 really working hard in that 38 Mission Barbecue Mustang. Oh, Monaco, Brandon Nelson. Nelson gave Monaco a little bit of oomph there. They're both going to try and get around the 21 Reeves. So Reeves, we were just talking about him trying to get on the podium, but he's sliding back now. Not having any luck there in the 21 machine. The tires are definitely starting to fade away. We're starting to see guys slide up the racetrack a whole lot more than they were a couple laps ago. Smith closing back in. Johnson's not really putting the bumper pulling away from him, though. That is one thing to note. And Sakala's got the second fastest lap of the race. Equan Haslam somehow has the fastest lap. Logan Williams has the third fastest, but Equan Haslam is the only guy to break under the 21 second range and is in the 22nd category. So he put in a fast lap at some point. This is very exciting here today for our first ever trip at Richmond. Davey Johnson has led every lap so far, but he's been under constant duress almost this entire time, it feels. Oh my God. diving it down into the corner. Just cannot. Patrick Smith just cannot get there. Jesse Turner, Logan Williams move him up another position. So he's going to get around Bailey Pendergast, and he's towing Monaco and Nelson with him. Troxel's up to 11. Nelson Reeves continues to slide. That tire wear is really starting to play into effect here. Going to make these pit stops fascinating. And it's going to make the race off of pit road all the more interesting because now the stakes are going to be extremely high on pit road. We saw how big an impact it played at Rockingham. I mean, obviously we know Troxel. We saw the guys late in the race last week when Troxel won at Rockingham. Tires played a huge impact. Somehow he was able to hold off Trey Bartow. But it is these two EEO Racing Mustangs. They have been flying today. They look absolutely in a comfort zone that nobody else really is getting close to yet. You got Sakala and Lake have been close. You got to watch out for this 38 car, Logan Williams. He's positioned himself nicely here, coming up towards pit stops in about 5-10 laps. Field is spacing out now. Like we were saying, the tire wear, we knew coming into this race, the tire wear in the day, things are going to be very, temperatures are decently hot enough where it's going to chew up these Goodyear tires, and it has so far today. Nobody coming to pit road yet. We're still keeping an eye on that. Troxel was able to get up to 9th, but he's going to lose some spots. Ritkowski hanging in there. David Johnson. Reeves looks like he stopped the bleeding for a moment, so he's getting better. Oh, here comes Logan Williams, and this 38 machine just keeps charging his way through the field. You're going to want to watch out for this 38 car. If he throws new tires on and is just as fast as he was, watch out. He's only coming at the line. He's 2.8 seconds off the lead, and he has definitely got a fast 38 machine. Here comes Davey Johnson. It's looking a lot. This is shaping up to be a carbon copy of Phoenix. Davey Johnson dominates the first half of the race. He's led every single lap, and then pit stops. Is it going to play into an impact to hit for him? Trey Bartow, Daniel McMillan, Davis Williamson, Caleb Rose, Barreto, Upton. Just some of these guys, some big names, the big dogs in the championship hunt. I mean, that is Barreto. Just some bad luck here so far today. Oh, Smith can't quite get there. He's so close. He's so close to his teammate. This could be one of those pit stop races. You just got to wonder, does Patrick Smith not have enough tire to do it? But these two have just been in a class of their own. Got a lot. 38 car lost some time. Turner getting around Monaco. Brandon Nelson. Bailey Pendergast continues to slide. These guys right here at about 10th through about 17th today have just been fighting and fighting. Equan Haslam has moved up to 14th. I think he started deep in the field. I might have muffed that the whole time. It was Trey Bartow who started up front. Or Equan Haslam. I'm honestly not sure. I can't figure out how Bartow might have gotten that. I obviously, just like Napa does, I record the replays after the race, so there are some things I haven't had a good look at yet, so we will see. And these two just keep pulling away from Shane Lake in the 24. Marty Sakala, Logan Williams. I don't know. Pit stops have got to be closing in here soon for these guys. You can tell the tires have worn off and have really started to fall away here. Oh, Turner, Monaco. Monaco's going to put the bumper to him. Oh, he's putting the bumper to him all down the straightaway. Almost turned him coming off of turn number 2. Gotta be careful. Gotta watch this great battle here for the 6th position. The 6 of Turner, the 79 of Monaco, the 18 of Brandon Nelson. They are having a thrilling battle. Just like these two, the 11 and the 12. Looking like some F1 teammates in a chess match. Who's going to make the first mistake between these two? Smith has made a couple already, but it hasn't cost him too big. I don't know if he's just not confident enough in the car, not confident that he's not going to take out his teammate, but it's interesting. One other thing to note, Davey Johnson was on the other end, was on the third place end of a near 1-2 for a team last year, Jacoan Racing, in the Rolex Grand Prix. So he knows a thing or two about these situations where you got to race your teammate hard. Oh, Smith, Johnson, open the door. Is that the mistake that Patrick Smith needed to pounce? He's not quite there yet. He's a little high, heading into the corner. Oh, he's just going to get right back down and close the door on the 11 of Patrick Smith. Smith is coming, though, in the 11. He got a great run off of the corner. Will he go down to the inside? Yes, he does. Here he goes, looking for our first lead change since the opening turn. Patrick Smith on the inside of his teammate. Side by side down the back straightaway. Can he get clear of them? They are going to be side by side coming off the corner, and if you're Shane Lake, now's the time to close in, to break down some of that gap. At the stripe, Patrick Smith leads. EEL Racing continues to lead every single lap of today's Food City 400. Oh, Johnson's going to try the crossover. Back down to the inside. Can he get to the bumper of the 11? Oh, he's going to be right there. Oh, they're going to make a little bit of contact. I think they might have bumped into each other. Let's see if Johnson's going to go right back down to the inside. Coming down through 1 and 2. Patrick Smith in the 11 on the bottom. Johnson's going to see if he can wiggle him just a little bit. Shane Lake is not closing a whole lot. But, oh, here comes Johnson down to the inside. He wants to put that 12 machine back out to the lead here at Richmond with under 30 laps to go in this race. I'm surprised we haven't seen pit stops yet. That is very shocking here. Still nobody down pit road, but these two teammates, they don't care. They are gunning it out here finally. Johnson led is going to get the lead this time, heading down into the 3 and 4. Yes, he will. Davey Johnson now goes back to the point in the number 12. How will Patrick Smith in the 11 respond? He's going to be under pressure from the 24 Shane Lake here in a couple of laps. Davey Johnson, though, says, I am not going to be denied like Phoenix, and he gets right back around his teammate. Ethan Lewis having some tense moments from the owner's hauler right now. Top 10 is starting to separate as well. Logan Williams, his momentum kind of got stalled out there. I just don't know if he's got enough left without some pit stops, which I don't know. I thought we were on 2X, but it's okay. The teammates are going at it again. Patrick Smith in the 11. He's back to the inside of the 12 of Davey Johnson down the back straightaway. Smith is just going to ride that yellow line down into 3 and 4, and he's going to put Johnson just a little bit high. And we saw Shane Lake in the background all taking a pit stop here. So we got pit stops are starting, and this could be huge. Logan Williams, Shane Lake, two guys who are really starting to close in there. Watch for the undercut. Watch how much faster this 24 car Shane Lake could be. And you got to keep in mind, too, these two EEL Racing teammates are going to be coming in to a very full pit road. Shane Lake was the first man down pit road. He'll have a relatively clean exit point. I don't know if anybody stayed out on the racetrack. The entire field. Oh, Shane Lake going to get right out in front of Smith. That may bobble them just enough. That was the two teammates that just got bobbled there. Sakala into his box. Oh, this could get ugly for these two teammates of Smith and Johnson if they're not careful here. Let's see if they get who gets the jack down first. Smith, I think, finished up the right sides. They're both away, but there's some cars slowing them up. There's some cars slowing them up. Davey Johnson's going to get out in front of Patrick Smith. And here comes Shane Lake in the 24. Where did he got the undercut to work. The undercut in the clear pit road is going to get Shane Lake out to the lead in the 24. Oh, I thought somebody had wrecked. Logan Williams in the 38. He's going to jump to second. The EEL Racing teammates, it's all collapsed for them. Oh, no. Shane Lake now has a 1.5 second lead over Logan Williams with 22 laps to go here at Richmond. Unbelievable. They led every single lap, these two teammates EEL Racing had, up until that cycle of pit stops. Like we said, to watch out for that little bobble. Shane Lake kind of slowed them up when he exited his pit. And And then Patrick Smith didn't have a clear exit point. And now Johnson is third, 2 seconds off the lead. And Patrick Smith is almost 7 seconds off the lead. Unbelievable. And Logan Williams in the 38, we said if he gets his shot, watch out. He's coming. He just closed about a 10th in the past 2 laps. He looks very strong in this 38 machine. And he's riding that bottom line very well here. Let's see if he closes in anymore. He's going to need to take tenths, not hundreds, out of that lap gap. Oh, Shane Lake opened it up a little bit for him that time. The other thing Logan Williams cannot have is Logan Williams cannot have that 38, that 16, and Nathan Baird try to race him. That would be game over for Logan Williams. Lord, some of these drivers. Trey Bartow, what a reversal of fortunes. He is currently sitting 35th. Dustin Davis. Fitzy ended up going a lap. So Scott Upton, Nathan Baird, Zachary Fitzwater, Brett Sierra, all have gone a lap down. William Brock looks like he just pulled off the track at some point. Now here's the interesting thing. Logan Williams has 1 lap car at the moment in the way of Scott Upton. Shane Lake is going to have Trey Bartow, Dustin Davis, and Caleb Rose. This happens to be 2nd, 3rd, and 9th in the points in front of him right now. They are not going to roll over and give up spots easy. It's not over yet for Logan Williams. If he can make some time up. She's not making up a lot. 16 laps to go. Scott Upton. Oh, is Upton going to try? Upton, I think, might have pit later than most of these guys. Will Upton move? Oh, is Upton going to move him up the hill and try and get his lap back? This is going to slow up Shane Lake, I think, to allow Logan Williams to close in. Oh, Logan Williams took a big gap out of that lead. 2 tenths down that lap. And he's visibly closing on track. Davey Johnson is stuck there racing Eric Monaco for 3rd. He's had a great day. Brandon Nelson is in 5th. Equan Hazard has rebounded to 6th. Ritkowski continues his run this season. I mean, you're still, EL Racing still can hang their heads on 3 cars in the top 10 right now, but that is not how they wanted 3 cars in the top 10 for how they ran early in this race. Oh, Shane Lake to the inside of Bartow. Logan Williams is going to need 2 things to happen. He's going to need Scott Upton to move over as quickly as possible, and he's going to need Bartow to hold up Shane Lake. I don't know if either of those things are going to happen. Now, if Scott Upton decides he's going to race Shane Lake, which he could. Oh, my goodness. Here we go. Oh, he's going to get down to the inside. If he completes this pass, gap is now under a second. Back to Logan Williams. So Scott Upton is going to clear our leader, Shane Lake. Upton gets his lap back. And it's going to be on for the win here at Richmond. And don't count out Davey Johnson yet. And maybe Eric Monaco. Oh, here comes Monaco diving down to the inside. What a great dive down into the corner. Quick pass there for Eric Monaco. Shane Lake has to be absolutely furious with that 41 machine of Scott Upton, because now he's going to have to deal with probably the fastest man on this whole track today, and Logan Williams in the 38 car. And these two cannot wreck each other or slow each other up too much, because Eric Monaco just put in the fastest lap of the, or the 3rd fastest lap of the race. Oh, Scott Upton is Shane Lake going to try and get back around him. Logan Williams just keeps closing and closing and closing and closing. Gap is down to under 0.4 of a second. He's going to make even more gains, but he slides up the hill. Logan Williams may have just opened the door a little bit for Shane Lake to get a bit of a breather room. These two are battling for the final podium spot. It's Johnson at the bottom, Monaco on the top side, but the battle is on for the lead. Here comes Logan Williams. He's up to the rear bumper. He's going to dive it down to the inside. Logan Williams going for the lead with under 10 laps to go here at Richmond. And he's going to make the pass very quickly in this 38 machine, but Shane Lake is hanging on the outside. Now Shane Lake's going to have to try and do the crossover here in that 24 cars. Logan Williams is going to go to the lead. I don't even know if Logan Williams has led a lap this season. No, I think he led some at New Smyrna. Yeah, he's been in every race. Oh, there he goes! He slides! The bumper to the back of the 38! Shane Lake back down to the bottom! And Davey Johnson gets by for third! Oh, this is going to be intense here for the final 6 laps at Richmond. Johnson is hauling his rear end to get up there as fast as he possibly can. These top 2 are putting in a thrilling battle for the final win here at Richmond in the final closing laps of this race. Shane Lake lost a little bit of ground there in that 24 car, but he's still got these 2 lap cars of Scott Upton and Trey Bartow in front of him. Let's see if Logan Williams can get by. Whoever gets, oh, he's going to move Upton just a little bit. Oh, that may open the door here, but Bartow's going to close off the bottom. Is that going to allow Shane Lake to close back in? Oh, Upton's going to duck in right behind Logan Williams. That may have just ended it for Shane Lake and his chances. But Logan Williams has to be careful because his 41 machine has already tried to race Shane Lake. And Logan Williams knows that. He dives to the bottom, gets to the inside of Bartow. He's going to try and put 2 cars in between him and Shane Lake. Gap came down by about 200s that time. Shane Lake's running out of time to make something happen. Side by side, Williams is going to get around Bartow, but Shane Lake, I think he closed just a little bit, but I think it's too little too late unless Bartow does something here. Oh, what a drive for Logan Williams in this 38 machine today. I don't even think he started in the top 10, just moved his way through the field. Stormed up there on that long green flag run, got in the top 5, used the undercut to his advantage when the 2 EEL Racing teammates choked it on pit lane, and then he just muscled his way by Shane Lake, who got slowed through some lap traffic, and he's 2 laps away now from his first career Body Armor Cup Series victory and punching his ticket to go to Atlanta in the All-Star race. White flag this time by for Logan Williams. The heartbreak for EEL Racing. They're going to get 3 cars likely in the top 10, but nowhere near what they were hoping today. Brandon Nelson with a fantastic run. Come back from last week at Rockingham. Monaco gets the run that he needed. Shane Lake, that's a heartbreak. Oh, so close. But here's the man who earned it the hard way today. Logan Williams off of turn number 4. First career Body Armor Cup Series win comes at the Richmond International Raceway, and he is your winner of the Food City 400. An absolute thriller here today at, I almost said Talladega. I don't know why I just almost said Talladega. I'm not particularly bright there. What a race at Richmond. We were expecting, I was expecting something that almost looked a carbon copy of Phoenix, maybe a quick caution, a long green flag run, the race stays green, actually I should say the race was essentially a carbon copy of Phoenix. We just saw a lot more passing late in the race, and boy, oh boy, was it insane. Well, I'm out of breath, and I'm probably going to call Talladega after this, and I am dead inside after that. Shane Lake comes home second. That's his best career finish. Just so close for him. EEL Racing led over 50 laps today, and they couldn't lead. They led actually almost 60 laps today. Davey Johnson, Patrick Smith. They'll get 3 cars inside the top 10, but for the fact that they had 1-2 for the half of the race to come home like that is just a heartbreaker. Eric Monaco, Brandon Nelson, Equan Haslam. Haslam is going to be an interesting game in the points. I think he's going to clear, he should easily clear Davis, Caleb Rose, and Barreto, so he's going to come home second in the points. Zidell, it's going to be an interesting situation at the top of that points board. Brandon Nelson will definitely gain some ground. Joe Ritkowski, what can you say? The man has raced in 10 races, and this is going to be, this is his 11th race, and that's going to be his 5th top 10. He is on fire. He is on absolute fire. Jesse Turner, Nelson Rees, Patrick Smith. Either way, if you're EEL Racing, you have to be happy at least with the fact you got 3 cars in the top 10. Thomas Troxel, 11th, great run for him. David Johnson, Andrew Miller, Perez Family Racing, also with a splendid run today. Then you got some guys there, lap down Brock, I assume had a fixed damage on pit road. Sierra, Fitzy, Baird, Upton, Bartow. And that does it here from the Richmond International Raceway. Trey Wright earning his, I'm blanking, but I want to say that's his. So he had 1 for his name redacted driver last year. Then William Brock won a race. 38 car, I don't actually think won last here? Or did he run the... I'm sorry if I'm blanking. Either way, that's Trey Wright's third or fourth win as an owner, so American Motorsports definitely having some good luck trying to get themselves out of the basement of the owner's points, but that does it here for us today from the Richmond International Raceway. I have no idea what race we go to next. I am pretty sure. I'll just pull this up here. Only take me a couple moments. I am pretty sure the next race is the most anticipated event of the entire spring/early summer. It is the Tag Heuer Talladega night race. It is going to be absolutely insane. Talladega under the lights. You know what's going to happen. You know and I know what's going to happen. So congratulations again, though, to Logan Williams on his first career win and punching his ticket to go to Atlanta, and Trey Wright on his third career owner's win. And after a splendid day at Richmond, we will see you guys next week in Talladega. Until then, so long, everybody.